Focus. I can't tell if it's focused on that or not. I just found this really fantastic wasp nest. It's in the top of a tree. Back away from it. See, look down at the ground. Yeah, it's over 100 feet up in the air, folks. That's astonishing. Yeah, all the way up to the top. Right there, that little black spot right there is a giant bald hornet's nest. How cool is that, huh? That is amazing. Yeah, you don't want to tangle with that thing. There's thousands of wasps inside of it, even though it's in the middle of the winter time. That's still an active wasp nest, and they're in there. Wow, yeah. Back all the way out. Yeah, you can see how far away from it I am. Man, that's massive. Holy goodness. Changed a lot in 14 years. I'll give you a view of it. Yeah, it's just another picturesque kind of area that I like going to. Yeah, it's been a long time since I came to this place. But as you can see, it's absolutely stunning. Look off over that way. Yeah, this whole area is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I used to come camping here all the time. Very delicately pick up this camera. I used to go camping here all the time. Used to be a fire pit right here where the camera's pointing. You can see the blackness right there. That's where I used to keep my fire pit. That tree right there would be perfect for a shipbuilder. And if you wanted to build a boat, yeah, that branch sticking out the side, shooting up into the air right there. Wow, that would be a highly valuable piece of wood just because of the way it's shaped. Yeah. The shape of that tree is just absolutely gorgeous. If I was trying to build a boat, I would definitely acquire that piece of wood to help me build it. Yeah, let's look around. Take a good look at this area right here. I like this place because of the pine trees. The sound of the wind in the pines. Right here, this place is really good. It's kind of windy today. We'll take a look up at the clouds. See, they're just kind of blowing by it. As you can see, the clouds are just blowing by at a pretty quick rate of speed. So it's windy today. It's windy today, but I'm still trying to make a video. Got my backpack out. Yeah, I carry this orange thing, folks, not only to protect myself from hunters, but keep from getting shot. But I also carry that as a signaling device. You know, sometimes you might need a signaling device. And having that orange vest right there is the perfect thing. You know, you can see it a long ways through the woods. And if you wave it around and make motion with it, it really, really stands out. So that's why I carry that. Now, people always see me with that vest. They're like, why do you carry that thing? It's, well, I wear it at night, for one thing, if I'm crossing the streets, you know, walking around town. I'll put it on. That makes me visible to drivers on the road. And primarily, it's just a signaling device. Turn this camera around this way. Get some views of what's going on over in this direction. Yeah, there's just a nice deep hole right down there. Those old craggly trees. Look at that limb right there. The shape of that one, the bends in it. That branch right there would make a good pry bar. Alright. So now if I wanted to build a bow drill for building fires or for drilling holes, I would want to use a branch that was shaped like this branch right here. See? That square bend right there. That's the handle part. And then of course you got that arch in it that would extend out to the end. And that shape right there is way better than just using a straight branch like that right there. You could build a bow out of that. You could make it arch, and it'd be a good tool to use. But to select a branch shaped like this to build a bow drill out of, that to me is a far better and more appropriate choice. Yeah, here's another one of those coolest places I like going to. This Boulder right here. Yeah, it's just a great big giant boulder out in the middle of the forest. A little something for scale, reference, scale of reference. Yeah, we walk around here to the back side, we can check it out. Look, it's all pitted in some places and has river stones protruding from it in others. Really, really cool. See this one over here. I camp out on this rock once in a while. And it's just a nice flat stone right there. And this makes an easy shelter. You just lean a branch up against that, throw a tarp over it, and you got a stone floor. Got a stone floor right there, This little spot is great for campouts. Yeah, this little spot is great for campouts. I especially love hanging out around this rock right here. It's a good place to stay. It's an easy place to build a shelter. can't ask for much better. And even has water close by. There's water close by, so that really makes this a perfect place. You see this right here, folks? That's poison ivy. Yeah, these look like branches. Those look like tree branches right there. They're twigs. See, that looks like a twig right there. But it's not, if you follow it back to that furry vine attached to the tree. You immediately know that it's poison ivy. So even though it's wintertime, and there's no leaves on poison ivy, if you break that little stick right there, if you break it and get the sap on you, you'll get poison ivy from it. You see, it just kind of goes all the way up the tree. But that's what poison ivy looks like in wintertime. And yeah, it's very important to not get tangled up in that right there. You know, I'm just walking around this tree trying to get a good photo of it. And, oh, look what I almost got into. It's just eaten up with poison ivy. Yeah, that's what poison ivy looks like in the wintertime. Walk out here to the edge of this cliff. See what we got. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a bad fall right there. Let's not do that. Green briar. There's a whole load of green briar vine right there. Some pretty good stuff. Not quite as windy right here. We'll stop here for a minute. Kind of take in the view. What I'm hoping to find is a shattered tree with a few splinter weapons on it so that I can show you folks that here today. I don't know if I'm going to find one or not. It's kind of a random affair. We'll see. So this is what I was talking about, folks, when I mentioned using shattered trees to make splinter weapons out of. And as you can see, this whole tree's been torn right off. What was left behind are these little razor sharp splinter structures, and there's dozens of them on this tree right here, and they can be up to 8 feet in length depending on what size the tree is, you know. And so these are common, you know. Every tree that gets a limb smashed off of it or the trunk smashed off, they all break into these little splinters like this. And I made a javelins video of tree splinters that you're looking at right now. You know, this splinter is a javelin that I got off of a tree. And as you can see, they make absolutely razor sharp hunting weapons that you can make spears out of them. You can use them for arrows, you can use them for fids, you can make needles out of them. You can do so many things with them. You can build shelters with them. You can do virtually anything you can think of that you would need to use that type of material with. You can make fish traps, and it's just the technology is just endless where that goes. And they all come from these shattered tree trunks and the splinters that they leave behind. Yeah, maybe we can get some super long pieces of shattered tree trunk like the ones in this video here that I'm showing off. And make spears out of. They can be up to 8 feet in length and sharp as a splinter at the tip. And the amazing thing about those kind of weapons is every time you break it off, it breaks off to a sharp point, so you can use it over and over again until you don't have any more weapon. Really kind of convenient. And yeah, I'd like to find one here today to show you. Even though I have a video on it that I uploaded about 10 years or more ago. Look off to the side. It's all a rocky ball up there. Good place to look for water. A nice cedar tree right there. Yeah, it's gotten beautiful. I remember when that tree was a tiny little sapling. Now look at it. 14 years later, it's gotten quite sizable. That's amazing to watch trees grow over the years like that. I don't know how long you folks have been visiting, like a single patch of woods over your lifetime, but I've been coming to this place for a very long time. I truly do remember seeing little saplings grow into full-size trees here at this place. So yeah, that's pretty amazing. Couple picnic tables back here. Nice concrete picnic tables. Birds. Awesome. They gave us a song. Isn't that nice? Yeah, I love bird watching whenever I can. Bird songs are fantastic. I love hearing them. Love hearing them sing. I'm glad I got that. Yeah, you folks don't know how many times I'm going to watch this video because it has a bird song in it. Now here's something I want to show you that's directly related to today's subject, and that's a coppice. And a coppice is a tree that has slender branches growing up out of it because the tree was damaged in some way. And as you can see, these here, they come right up from the trunk, whatever. This tree was knocked over. It was knocked over flat, and then up out of the side of the tree, these withes come up out of it, right? These are about 8 to 10 feet tall, and these are great for making arrows. These are perfect arrow branches. And I'm surprised they're still here because of that. Arrows and blowgun darts. Stuff like that. Snowshoes. Anything you need to make like that will come from these branches right here. And this is a cherry tree, by the way. It's cherry wood. So it's a very suitable wood to use. But the important thing is not only is it a cherry coppice, but the withes or the branches that are on it are the perfect size to use. And so this is another thing that trees do. You can see the little whorl right there where a vine has grown up around the tree, and the tree and the vine have interacted with each other and left behind a distinctive structure. And I've seen people make auger screws out of these, because it'll have, you know, 4 or 5 of those screw structures running down it, and you can make an actual auger screw out of it to move material from one place to another. And so you can do some amazing things with these kind of tree structures. And they grow naturally out in the woods. You know, the vine will wrap around the tree, and the tree and the vine grow up together, and the tree grows at a high rate of speed, and the vine restricts it, so it leaves behind this kind of a structure. Those are the best possible wilderness woodworking tips that I can offer to you. Make sure you smash that like button and leave a comment.